Hi, I thought I would make a video on how you should be working on your essay. And I just sent out the weekly reminders just to let you know that you should be working on this essay as it's due in a few weeks. One important thing about writing an essay for a history class is it should be interpretive, meaning you are not writing a book report. You're not just going to say this happened and this happened and this happened. And you really need to talk about why something happened. Um, I want a nice, clear thesis. So you've already given me your topic and you've already given me your question. Now, when you do your research, the answer to that question will be your thesis. So this needs to be underlined. Now, what you see here on the screen is the syllabus, and we will have a first draft that's due. We're also going to be doing a peer review, which I'll talk about more once that gets closer. But um, this rough draft must be a fully written paper, so fully completed, meaning it needs to be between 2,000 and 2,250 words. That's probably about 8 pages. So you need to start that soon. If you think about breaking it down into 3 weeks, that's not a lot to have to write each week. If you wait till week 10, Thursday or Friday, you probably won't be able to finish the paper and write a good paper. So the point I'm trying to make is that you need to start this right now. So you also need to look at the rubric, which I will do here in just a second. Um, this essay needs to be fully cited. So that means you need to use footnotes every time you cite a source or paraphrase a source. It needs to be footnoted. I'm allowing you to use in-text citation, which you can see in the rubric section of our Blackboard as well. Either in-text or footnotes, whatever you're more comfortable with, and you must have a bibliography. I mentioned here on the syllabus, you need to use 8 secondary sources and 2 primary sources, and these 8 secondary sources must not be websites. So there's no websites allowed for the essay. You can certainly use websites to find your primary text, and we can talk about that a little bit more. Again, underline your thesis statement, and then what you'll do is copy this into the Blackboard course and into the assignment upload folder. It goes into the Blackboard discussion board because we're going to be doing some peer exercises. Let me just move this, move this out of the way if I can grab it, and maybe I can't. I do want to take you to our Blackboard course and show you the rubrics in case you haven't been looking at this page. Now, I see I've been recording my screen and it's not going to catch all of this. Let me see if I can move this a little. Okay, that should, nope, hold on 1 second. Okay, that should get all of it in there. So let me just go down first to the actual rubric. So what I've got here is how I'm going to grade your paper. So organization, and then you can read through these categories. So in a paper, it's well organized, well constructed paragraphs, and so on. I'm going to be looking for something that I would call the amount of information. So everything in your topic is discussed and you've got the required word count. So I'm looking for a paper around 2,000 words. If you give me 1,000 words, the highest grade you can get is a 50 out of 100 because you just did half the assignment. I'm also going to be looking for the number of sources. So you must use 8 secondary sources. If you use less than 8, then your grade will go down. The quality of information, I'm looking for the sources being properly documented, and then how everything is put together. And this includes grammar. So make sure you look through the essay rubric. And then what I do here is give you an example of in-text citation, Chicago style. So this is something that I've written a while ago for some blog posts, podcasts. And as you can see here, what I've done is I've summarized a book by Samuel, which is down here in the bibliography, the year 1996, and you can find this information on page 488. So I'm happy if you want to do in-text citation. I have a little video on how to insert footnotes, and I will put that up as well. So again, this essay needs to be A research essay, you won't be talking about why, or you will be talking about why, you just won't be giving me a book report, which is all about what happened and so on. Obviously, if you have any questions, just let me know and we can